Yo, what's good? Now, when I tell you guys I'm so happy right now, and not just because I didn't get a payout, okay? I didn't get a payout, but I took a banger trade today, making $390 on my Lucid funded account. And the last time you guys seen me, I took a loss, and I didn't post Friday because I had a losing day and I needed to hop off the chart and go touch grass. I didn't want to talk about the market or anything. I needed to get up because I took a loss this day, and ending the week with the 2 L's and no wins is very, very hard. So I didn't want to think about trading. All right, so I had to step away. But once again, me walking away got rewarded today with this banger trade I took. And that's not the only thing. Today, not only am I up one funded account, not two, now I have 3 funded accounts because I passed my Alpha Capital Phase 2 10K eval today. And I want you guys to understand, bro, like, even though like I don't have a payout or anything, it's just the fact that right now I'm in a position that I didn't think I would be in, having these many funded accounts. This is the most funded accounts that I've had at once, right? And you know, this is not some like big like achievement or whatever, but it is a big achievement for me. Maybe not for you guys, but for me, because not too long ago, I was literally homeless. I was literally sleeping in a tent, still trading, waking up every single day just to go to Popeyes or Starbucks to get free Wi-Fi, just to continue to pursue this thing, pursue trading and make something out of it. And I was only trading, I was trading 5K evals, trying to pass a 5K eval while being in the situation I was in. So I wouldn't have thought that I would have 3 funded accounts at this point in time, you feel me? But it all came with me being disciplined, taking one trade a day, stepping away when I'm taking losses or when I take a loss. All the success that I'm seeing with all these accounts that I'm getting, right? Let me show you guys, okay? So I have the Lucid funded account, I have the 10K Alpha Capital eval, and I also have the Tradeify Lightning funded 50K account that I literally crawled out a drawdown from $50 left to now a 50K, close to a 50K balance, about 30. I only need $30 just to get to a 50K balance. So basically break even, all just from being disciplined. I haven't blown an account in 4 months. I've been taking one trade a day for 3 months, no tilt for 3 months. I'm literally clean, right? And I'm just very happy. I'm very happy with how I've been performing. Let me go ahead and give you guys a quick trade breakdown of the trade that I took today. And this is literally all I look for. I'm gonna show you guys the exact signature that I look for. Today I was bearish euro, and the reason why I was bearish euro is because I was bullish dollar. And when I seen dollar take out the previous weekly low and we had displacement away from there, I noticed how euro did not take out the previous weekly high, and then we had displacement in a CSD. So before I even started looking at the market today, last night I already knew exactly what I wanted to do, just from how we had that SMT at the previous weekly high with the dollar and with euro and with the CSD. So today all I'm looking for is a signature to show me that smart money is manipulating higher. That way I can short. So notice how we have this open gap right here. This is considered gap risk. I don't want to position myself above this gap. So if anything, if I am going to be bullish, I would rather see this gap halfway filled. So today I was targeting that gap based off of that higher time frame confirmation that price has given me. So now I'm going to show you guys my simple model that I take every single time after my higher time frame is in line. So since I am bearish, I'm looking for a buy side liquidity run. When you look at the market here, what did we do? We created Asia, we dropped lower, creating the fake real move. Okay, the fake real move is when price is going in the direction that is going to go for the day, but it's manipulating first, right? And this is what you call the Judah swing, ICT's Judah swing. Okay, we raid sell stops here during Asia, okay, and then we start running higher and we raid out Asia here, okay. We also took out this high up here. Now what I want to see is SMT with another asset, and that's the second signature that I'm looking for. So I already have my higher time frame SMT. Now I'm looking for my lower time frame. Now on dollar, notice how we have this Asia low right here, but we did not snatch out the Asia low. That's a sign, right? We had displacement higher. Smart money is showing me his hand right here. Not only did we have SMT right there, Going to British pound, which is another correlated asset, we did not snatch out that Asia high either and had displacement. But EU did. It took out that high and had displacement. It took out that Asia high and had displacement. Now that I have my second signature, now I'm going to show you guys my exact entry model. And to be honest with you guys, entry models don't really matter as much as a direction, okay? Once you have direction, you can easily take any type of entry towards that direction, all right? This is the most simplest thing that I look for, okay? I look for a buy stop run, and then I look for a CSD. And this could be on the 15-minute time frame, this could be on the 5-minute time frame, right? Once I have that CSD, do we have displacement? Yes, we do have displacement, and not only do we have displacement and we created a fair value gap, but we closed through an inversion fair value gap. So all you inversion FEG traders, you could get in right here, which are stops right above, targeting these lows down, this low down here, okay? But my entry was inside of this FEG here. I put a sell limit on Euro USD right here, targeting this low in this higher time frame daily fair value gap. Tagged my entry. And once we tagged my entry, we just started dropping lower. Literally no drawdown. I literally top ticked Euro USD today. Okay. We started displacing lower. I'm not moving my stop yet, right? Got to give the trade room to breathe. And then I noticed this BPR right here. Now a BPR is a balanced price range. It's basically when you see an inefficiency and buy side and sell side is offered equally. Okay, so you notice how as soon as we created this fair value gap, you had a huge displacement through it in a close, right? And then we also had a down close candle trading to it and through it once again and close through it. So when we come back into here, I want to see price at least close through it or close through CE, which is consequent encroachment of that fair value gap, of that balanced price range. So in order for me to start moving my stops lower, at least to this high, I would rather see price close through and trade through this balanced price range. And until then, I don't move my stop loss because it can retrace, it can run back into this FEG again and still drop lower. So once we got to close through that balanced price range, at least CE, it didn't close through completely, right? I didn't move my stop yet, but I wanted to see this up close candle hold, which is an order block, and the premium, which is the upper half of this balanced price range, right? So I would rather see it open, come up into it, and start dropping lower. Okay, so this is all in my free Discord. If you guys want to join, the link is in the description. I post all my trades, right, and exactly what I'm looking for. So as soon as we got that close, what did we do? We opened, we came up, hit the top half of that BPR, and hit the order block, and then we started trading lower. So at that point in time, that's when I decided to move my stop right above this high. Now I could have put it to break even, right? That would have been a good decision as well. Once we have that displacement through and that close through, now all I want to see is price get to my target and hold this BPR. I don't want to see any type of closes above this BPR at that point, right? So if it was to come back and hit me out at break even, it's high probable that price is going to come up and probably play around and not hit my TP and come hit my stop loss. So since it's more probable to come and hit me out and come hit my stop loss up here, why not mitigate my risk? So we started coming into that 950 to 1010 macro. We're hitting this BPR, and like I said, I want to see this BPR hold. If it doesn't, then it starts getting wonky. It starts getting dookie cheek. It starts getting dookie cheeks. And don't mind my broken glasses, bro, because I literally sat on them like a complete idiot and broke them. That doesn't matter, right? But if you see my glasses being crooked, bro, that's why. But yeah, bro, we hit that BPR coming into that macro. I wanted, and I said should hold the BPR, go lower for the macro in news, and watch this. Ba-bang. Right at the macro. Holds the BPR, okay? And then, not only did we hold the BPR and start going lower, we boomed right to my TP. Right to my TP with ease, bro. During that macro and that news. And this is one of the most high probable trades you guys will see when it comes to ICT concepts, when it comes to inversion FEGs, when it comes to direction. When you see these signatures that I'm showing you guys, okay, you will have the most high probable trade. I'm talking about at least 70 to 80% win rate with this model. okay, with these signatures. And yes, like this, I'm not a trader that trades every single day. I don't look for an inversion FEG every single day, right? I'm only looking for 2 to 3 great setups a week, all right? Some days, it could be 3 days out of the week consecutive that I do not trade. But as long as I look for this high probable setup, bruh, I don't need to look for anything else. This is all I look for. All right. And I'm not going to lie. Over the weekend, I'm seeing so many people through social media get all these payouts, hit every single day, even through Discord. They're hitting every single day, hitting $150 days, right? But me, I'm not. And sometimes my brain will lie to me and tell me that I'm doing something wrong because I'm not participating every day, or my setup isn't there every day, or I need a better model that to where I can participate every single day. But in reality, bro, that's what every single trader wants. They want something that works every single day to where they can get active and press the button every single day, because people feel like that the more you press the button is the more money that you're gonna make. But that's a lie that we tell ourselves. Let me take off these glasses, bro. That's a lie that we tell ourselves, right? That we need to do more to make more. And that's the lie that my brain tried to come up with over the weekend, because I only took 2 trades that last week, and they were 2 L's, but they were both high probability setups. But my brain is telling me that I need to do more because I see these traders online making more money. But at the end of the day, I just need to focus on me and focus on my high probability setups, because right now I'm only risking $200 per trade, right? But if I only focus on these setups, that's about a 70 to 80% win rate, right? All I have to do is cut out all the B plus setups, all the B setups, focus on my A plus setups, and just increase my risk. Imagine, instead of taking $200, risking $200 per trade every single day, taking B setups, you're losing on them, when you could just avoid those and just increase your risk on the high probability setups, like risking $500 on A plus setups instead of the $200 on B and A plus. And then your win loss variance is back and forth, win loss. When you just focus on the A plus setups and risk $500 and make the same amount as somebody that's literally trading every single day, stressing out their mental capital, doing all these mental gymnastics with price action, you're making just as much as them, but doing less, right? And that's why they say less is more. If you really listen to a lot of these hedge fund managers and these people that's pulling millions of dollars from these prop firms, and I'm not saying because you pull payouts off of prop firms you're profitable. I'm saying people who do it consistently without blowing accounts, they're literally doing less. Okay, they're not doing as much. Okay, some people, yeah. I'm not saying taking B plus setups and trading every day is bad. I'm just saying I prefer to do less and just increase my risk on those high probability setups and make just as much as somebody that's stressing themselves out every single day. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I literally over the weekend had those thoughts, bro, and I had just and this is why social media is dangerous, because I literally just watched a video from Tweaking Trades. Now, don't get me wrong, bro. He's Tweaking Trades is very entertaining. I get why people like watching him, and everybody likes watching degens on YouTube. But over the weekend, I kind of realized that it's not good to watch people be degenerates on YouTube. Okay, now I support, let's say Diego, right? I support Diego, but when I was watching him every single day being a degen, right, and him getting rewarded off of it, what that can do is affect me subconsciously, chase that same reward loop from bad habits that he's doing. So the reason why I brought up Tukin Trades is because he just recently got a payout, $3,000 payout, and every time he gets a $3,000 payout, he ends up tilting and blowing the account the next day. Now, it's good that he's getting his ROI, his return on investment. But like at the same time, watching him do that can affect me subconsciously to chase the same thing that he's doing, right? And feel like that if he can do it, I can do it too, right? So what I'm trying to say is that be careful what you feed your mind, what you watch, right? Because it can affect you. And I'm not saying completely cut these people off, but just be aware of what these videos can do to you. Okay, watching these DJs making you feel like you can do it too. And if you're not doing it, you're not a trader. You're not trading for real, or you're not doing enough because these DJs are making money, but I'm being disciplined and I haven't requested a payout yet. You get what I'm saying? So yes, continue to support, support, because this is their trading journey as well, right? But at the same time, I think I'm gonna start decreasing my watch time on people who DJing on YouTube and get rewarded from it. Now, it's a good learning lesson when they don't get rewarded. Don't get me wrong. That's the one reason why I do watch, and people like Diego or Tweaking Trades, because it's to learn that if you do this, this is what happens. You'll blow account. You'll do this. But when they get rewarded from it, it's literally bad on my psychology. It's literally not good for my subconscious, because you can easily follow those same and chase the same things they're doing and end up in that same psychological loop alongside with them. So not only are they getting rewarded subconsciously, you're getting rewarded too. But yeah, but like I said, bro, I support, like I said, y'all know me. I support Diego. I like Tweaking Trades. I like his videos too. Right, but I just want you guys to be aware of what that can do to you, especially the YNs out there, the people who are trying to become profitable traders, bro. I know it's entertaining to watch traders like that, but you have to focus on doing the right things, okay? And watch people who do the right things, who follow good habits, because it rewards you the same way, right? So watch more of my videos, okay? But yeah, bro, I don't want to make this video too long, bro. I'm up 300 accounts, bro. I'm excited for my future. I'm excited where this is going. I'm 3 months clean. I have not been on tilt, and I'm proving to you guys, bro, what you can do with discipline, what you can do with one trade a day. I feel like no matter what issue you have, one trade a day can literally fix that issue, because the biggest issue that everybody has is walking away, right? And the biggest skill in trading, out of price action, out of algo trading, out of ICT trading, out of Bermuda Triangle, price action patterns, all of that, bro, is literally walking away. That's the biggest skill. That's what everybody struggles with at the end of the day, because that's what all the blown accounts lead to. That's where all the over leveraging leads to. That's where all the over trading leads to, is you not being able to walk away. But one trade literally fixes that. And that's why I'm preaching it, because it helped me, bro. Look what it's doing for me. You get what I'm saying? Just for me implementing that discipline. And I'm not saying like it's going to fix all your problems, but it's going to fix one major problem that every trader struggles with. One trade a day works because it teaches you how to operate under your safety system. You only have two systems. That's your threat system and that's your safety system, okay? Most of us are wired naturally to react when we're under threat, okay? And when we are under threat, you don't make the best decisions. The reason why a non-negotiable rule of one trade a day after the first outcome to walk away is good is because it rewires your brain to think that walking away and being safe is good, and it's better than reacting off of being threatened and fighting back and going on tilt and over trading. That's all. Your threat system is literally what influences the over trading, the over leveraging, the tilt, okay? But your safety system is the only thing that protects your capital, that protects you from making bad decisions, that protects you from constantly over trading in bad conditions. It protects you from all the problems that you struggle with, okay? From you going off the edge. That's the guardrail, that one trade a day. And once you start doing it, over time, it's so easy. Over time, it's literally so easy to walk away when something bad happens, when you might make a mistake, okay? All the problems that I ran into in the past, right, that I couldn't get past, that I ended up blowing my accounts those days or that week, okay? All the problems that I had, they came face to face with me again for these past 3 months. And I was able to get through all of them because I put in the reps of walking away. All right. There's times that I want you guys to tell me if you guys relate. Hit the like button if you relate to this. You keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you're asking yourself, when am I going to learn? All right. You're asking yourself, when will I fix this? When will I get this? When will I stop doing this? We constantly do the same thing over and over again, which is insanity, right? And we change nothing. We just expect that after we blow this account, a little motivational talk to ourselves, a little internal dialogue with ourselves is going to fix the issues that we keep running into. Oh, I just blew my account today. I'm going to be better tomorrow. No, I'm going to do it. I'm never blowing my account again. That's what we tell ourselves, bro. And we've all said that to ourselves before. I'm never doing this again. I'm not going to do this again. You're not going to wake up the next day and just be the most profitable trader, the most disciplined trader ever, right? It starts off by you creating a habit. It's not a discipline problem, okay? It's not just that. It's a habit problem. You wake up and you don't brush your teeth. You create a habit to not brush your teeth. What got me to this point of being able to step away for 3 months straight, even when I'm losing, even when I'm having losing weeks, okay? It's from me starting off the next day, 1 trade a day. If I lose, non-negotiable. I get up, close my chart. No second opportunity. I did that for a day. It turned into a week, and the first week was hard. It turned into 2 weeks, which was easier, to a month. And once I got through that first month, second month easier. Once I got through that second month, 3 months I'm in now. No tilt, okay? Just like hitting the gym, right? Anything that you do in life, you can't just go from 0 to 100. You don't just go from lifting 100 pounds to lifting 200 pounds the next day, all right? It takes time. And just like discipline with trading, it takes time to build that, but you have to create the habit of going to the gym, building those reps every single day. With trading, building the reps of following your rules and walking away every single day. Whatever problem or issue that you're having, okay, that's making you feel uncomfortable, that's making you feel threatened with trading. For example, if let's say I took this trade, right? And price started dropping lower and almost hit my TP, right? And I could have took a partial here, but it came back and hit me out at break even, okay? When it hits me out at break even, I feel threatened. I don't like that, right? I could have TP'd here. I could have made money here, but it hit me out at break even. And now it feels like I have to fix the problem. I have to recover, right? I have to make back what I should have, what the market owed me. I've blown so many accounts doing that. And if you have to, bro, let me know below. But since I feel threatened by that, that's when I shouldn't make another decision. And that's where discipline steps in, right? That's when I should walk away. That's when you practice it, okay? There's a lot of people that say that I can take 1 trade a day. I did it before. I did it and I got a payout. And I did, but you did it when you were winning every single day. You did it when things were going your way. But that's not when discipline is practice. Discipline is practice when things do not go your way, right? So when you feel threatened, that's when you make that non-negotiable rule of stepping away. Or let's say you get into this situation again, and there's some people that just don't like taking partials. I have a homie that did not like taking partials. There's plenty of people I met that don't like taking partials. But if you don't like when price comes back and hits you at a break even when you were in so much profit, that's when you set a non-negotiable rule to take a partial. You get what I'm saying? So that way when it does come back, you feel like you got something off. So you feel more accepting of the outcome that happened, right? So all I'm saying is that whatever problems, issues that you're having, set non-negotiable rules around that issue. And the one non-negotiable rule that I feel like that can help every single person, every single trader, is 1 trade a day. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and sub to the channel. If you're new to the channel, bro, I was on the streets Months ago, bro, I could not expect myself to be in this type of mental state, to have 3 funded accounts, bro, to be close to a payout and not even care about the money. I just only care about the process right now, bro. And I'm so happy, bro. I hope you guys are doing good this week, are doing okay so far this week. And I really hope this video and my journey is inspiring to you guys, even though I don't have the results like all your favorite gurus, even though I don't have the payouts and 10K 6-figure payouts right now. But just from you guys seeing my performance and mentally how I have changed, bro, I hope this has really inspired you guys. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.